Rodney Dangerfield.
Now, Jack Rodney is a comedian, actor, screenwriter, and producer. He was best known for his self-depicting one-liner humor, his catastrophes, "I don't get no respect," and his monologues on the theme. He was born on November 22nd, 1921, Dangerfield, New York. He died October 5th, 2004, at the age of 82, Ronald Reagan UCLA Medical Center in Los Angeles. He was married to Joan Chow from 1993 to 2004, and Joyce Eddy from 1963 to 1970, and then Joyce Eddy from 1951 to 1961. His children is Brian Ward. He was 5'10". His parents is Phil Roy and Dottie Tannenbaum. Now, the movies he's known for is Back to School, Caddyshack, Easy Money, Ladybugs, Natural Born Killers, Little Nicky. Now, Rodney Dangerfield stars located for the category live performance at 6366 Hollywood Boulevard. Now, that's between Hollywood and Ivar and Hollywood and Cosmo. He was Rodney Dangerfield, born Jacob Cohen, was an American comedian actor known as a catastrophe. "I don't get no respect, I get no respect," and his monologues on that theme. He is also famous from the 1980s film role, notably Caddyshack and Back to School. He was born in Long Island, New York, in the town of Avalon, the son of Jewish parents. His father was a vaudevillian performer, Phil Roy. His ancestors came to the United States from Hungary. He was also later said that his father was never home. He was looking out for the other kids, and his mother brought him up all wrong. Now, as a teenager, he got started writing jokes for stand-up comics. He began his career at the age of 19. The name Jack Roy. He struggled financially for 9 years, at one point performing and singing waiter and also working as a performing aerobic diver before giving up show business to take a job in aluminum siding to support his wife and family. He later said that he was so little known then that at the time I quit, I was the only one who knew I quit. By the early 1980s, he started down what would be a long road toward rehabilitating his career, still working as a salesman by day. He came to realize that what he lacked was a little image, a well-defined on-stage persona that audiences could relate to and that would distinguish him from similar comics. Rodney Dangerfield, stand-up comedian, starred in the hit movie comedies Caddyshack, Back to School during the 1980s. Now, Rodney Dangerfield started performing stand-up comedy in his teens as Jack Roy, but finding the comedy didn't pay the bills. He spent the 1950s working as a salesman, re-entering show business in the early 1960s as Rodney Dangerfield. He got a little more respect. He opened Dangerfield's Comedy Club in the 1970s and started in a series of hit comedy films in the 1980s, including Caddyshack. Now, actor and comedian Jacob Cohen was born in November 22nd, 1921 in Babylon, New York, the youngest of two children. His father, Phil Roy, was a comic and juggler who toured the vaudevillian circuit. He abandoned his family shortly after Dangerfield's birth, leaving Dangerfield's mother to raise the children alone. To help the family scrape by, Rodney began selling ice cream on the beach and delivering groceries after school, and struggled through a difficult childhood. He frequently had the focus of torment from anti-Semitic teachers and more affluent students. He coped with beginning to write jokes at the age of 17, started performing his act on amateur nights in various clubs. By the age of 19, Dangerfield was performing his full-time under the stage name Jack Roy, which he later made his legal name. Hollywood says you know what to do. Hit that subscribe button, then hit the notification bell, then leave a comment. Tell us what you want to see, what you think. Hollywood says, remember, Every star has a story on the Walk of Fame, so Hollywood says, don't forget.